Hi, everybody. It's Patsy, and I'm going to be doing an Akashic reading today for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node. Okay, so that's my cat trying to get into the window. She's had all morning to do that. Now as soon as I start. Anyway, hope everyone's doing fine. This reading is good for whenever time you come across it. This is an Akashic tarot reading for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get alrighty. Ashe. Okay. So, mm-hmm. So, Scorpio. So far, we have the first three cards are the Willow, which is number 2, the Adsum, number 22, Five of Forces, which is Summer, in the upright, and the King of Roses, and the Oracle of the Delphi, number 1. So, looks like you have been or being advised to, if you haven't already, learn how to compromise. The willows are strong, but they bend. All right, they learn how to go with the flow without breaking. All right, so sometimes you have to compromise, or sometimes you may have had to compromise. But this is about being able to compromise, to be able to be strong and still be receptive to information, to situations, um, knowing that being able to compromise does not make one weak. It actually enables you to stay in your place and to continue to grow. 22, absent. Absent is like amen. It's like ashe. But what it is saying that you are here and that you are ready. Right? This is showing that you have been studious, you have been learning your lessons, and your ancestors and spirit guides have been advising you and following you through your process, Scorpio. The Five of Forces, this is a seasonal card. So this is saying that something important is going to be going on for you in the spring, or summer rather. So summer and winter. For those of you who live in the southern atmosphere, on the other side of the equator, in the southern side of the equator, this would be winter for you, right? But for those of you who are in the northern half of the equator, this is something that is happening for you in the summer or has happened in the summer. King of Roses. So this is someone who is waiting, someone who is anticipating the arrival of the person that he wants to share his kingdom with, someone who he wants to share honors with, someone that he wants to work with. Could be a he or a she, but he has gifts for her or him. He's holding a robe and the throne is empty. So they're waiting for someone to come, someone that they're anticipating being able to come and sit on that throne. And this is being watched by the ascended masters. So he's being guided to wait and anticipate and to present a gift or share his throne with someone. Oracle of the Delphi. This talks about being able to do the work, being able to be intuitive, and having someone there, to assist you on your way. Okay, so one person may have the spotlight, but the other person has power. This could be the same person in your situation who's waiting for you to show up. They're saying that they are here and that you are ready. So maybe sometime in the summer coming, maybe you're going to start doing your spiritual work, Scorpio, or being more comfortable being out there, and you're going to be supported by someone who's just waiting for you to get it together. And you have to be willing to compromise. You have to be willing to listen to the lessons, listen to the information, to be open and not so rigid. All right, so this is a 2 and this is 22. This is about working with others. This is about listening to the communication that you are hearing from spirit, messages that you're getting, that you have service to perform, that you do have gifts. Maybe you have a teacher, and they say when the student is ready, the teacher will come. So this could be the teacher waiting for you so that you all can work together, Scorpio. All right. All right, let's see what is going on. Let's take a look at the soul's journey. Envy. I know that I am the same as everyone else with different challenges. That clarifies the 2 of forces. So maybe this is about you having compassion for someone, all right? That everybody has their challenges, knowing that there's no need to be envious, all right? You can stand in your power and be strong, and don't worry about other people who are envious of you or who you may have felt envious of. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. That's clarifying adsum, right? You are ready. You are ready. You have been doing the work, getting the lessons, getting the support. And divine timing is here. Grief on top of the 5 of forces. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there may be some change that goes on. It could be a change of circumstances, change of residence, a loss of a friendship or relationship. Maybe you felt that someone was envious of you and you've been having patience with them, but that situation will be settled, and that maybe by your absence or theirs, they will learn to appreciate you or you them. Okay, so this could be about a friendship connection, or a co-worker, or a family member, or a love relationship. The King of Roses, Spirit. Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So is that why this King of Roses is waiting? because you fear. You have a fear. Again, this could be male, female, doesn't matter. But someone is waiting for you to come on, but maybe you are fearful of the situation, fearful of moving ahead, fearful of exploring your gifts, maybe, fearful of the work, imagination, clarifying the oracle of the Delphi. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So maybe you are fearful of these gifts that you have been receiving. Maybe you're fearful of the information that you have been getting, the messages that you have been getting from the universe. Bottom of the deck, adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. So these challenges, even your own fears, this is the way that you learn. You learn by going through situations and learning how to handle it. All right. You learn by seeing other people's situations and seeing how they handle it. Also by advising them. All right. Being open to trying different things, having patience with yourself, having patience with the lessons. The fear that you may be feeling is just a test of your dedication to your purpose or to your dedication to this relationship, if this is about love. Or you're afraid of the partnership, that someone may be offering you an opportunity to partner up in some type of spiritual business, some type of helping business, something in the community maybe, and you're afraid. You may be afraid of that. The bottom of the Akashic deck, the Queen of Scrolls, that's actually the cover of this book. So you have information that is coming to you. Someone around you may be sharing information about spirituality. Could be this Akashic reading is about your path and your purpose, Scorpio. Wanna the Delphi. Mm. The Delphi, the Oracle of Delphi, the priestess of Delphi. Her name is Pythia, P-Y-H, no, I'm sorry, P-Y-T-H-I-A, Pythia. The priestess at Delphi sits upon a high three-legged seat. Steam rises from a small fissure in the ground. So see the hole in the ground where smoke is rising underneath her throne. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll. Ding, ding. While the Pythia psychically receives the perceptions from Apollo, it is the priest who interprets her pronouncements. In this, we see the two important keys in the psychic experience: perception and interpretation. So, you may be getting messages that you need someone to help interpret for you. You could be getting dreams. You could be getting messages in your dreams and you need to have someone help you understand them. When you receive this card, you are in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and the Akashic vision of the world. So, you may be getting messages about the Akashic records. You may be being led to start to incorporate the Akashic records into your spiritual work. And you need to use your imagination, maybe, on how to do that. You could be getting lucid dreams or daydreaming and getting messages and not understanding that. Again, write it down. You don't have to understand it at the moment, but if something sticks in your mind or you get some kind of vision while you're meditating, pay attention to it. Write it down. Because it could be helping you in your work and it's going to be part of your service. Don't be afraid of what is being brought to you and accept the assistance of someone else who can help you interpret these messages and those dreams. Okay, let's see. Let's get a life purpose for you. Maybe that'll help clarify for Scorpio. What is your life purpose? The names of the decks that I use are in the description box underneath this video, or should be. If not, these are the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, the Akashic Tarot by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor, who happen to be sisters, and they also happen to be twins, in case that's important for you to know. All right, and the Soul's Journey Tarot is by James Van Praagh. Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So maybe you're going to be going into that type of work, yoga, or maybe that's something that you need to practice that'll help you in this work. Sensitivity. You are becoming more and more sensitive, and you need to make changes accordingly. So, sensitivity, which is falling on top of patience, and you are here. Okay, so add some. You are here. Okay, so you are probably getting sensitive to people around you, other energies that you may be picking up, and that may be while you're being told to, with the willow, to adjust and bend. You need to protect yourself, all right, from the other energies that may be coming towards you. Doesn't mean that anybody is wishing you or doing you any harm, but the more and more you grow in spirit, you become more and more sensitive as an empath to other people's energies, and that's why you need to protect yourself. You may want to cover your head in white. You may want to wear white more often. You may want to get a cross or an ankh or something that symbolizes protection for you. You may want to get a particular crystal, and that's why they were telling me to get the crystal out before. All right. You may need to focus on a particular crystal in terms of protecting you from other energies that you may be picking up. And you can carry that in your purse or in your pocket or your wallet. If you can't get the crystal itself, you can get a card or a picture of the crystal and put it in your wallet or your purse. Or keep it on the table where you do your work, or at least have it with you when you are doing work for others and for yourself. So let's see. Is there a crystal that is needed for Scorpio to protect them while they are going through these changes and becoming more sensitive? What would be a good crystal? Tibetan black quartz. Tibetan black quartz. The Tibetan black quartz references the storm-like burst of an inky mineral found inside of the stone. The Tibetan references the crystal's Himalayan origins. Tibetan black quartz reminds those on the spiritual path to non-judgmentally ask, could I be even clearer right now? So the people that need it are metaphysicists, occultists, tantrists, and Sagittarius. And some of you Scorpios are on the cusp of Sagittarius, so that would be applicable in your case. Wherever you are looking to elevate the vibe, operate on a higher plane, and explore the vastness of your human consciousness. So that's where you should put it. And when should you use it? When you are chasing enlightenment on the meditation cushion, and also when you are pulling tarot cards to light up your spiritual path. Okay, so this is protection that you need, as I said, when you are doing work. All right, so black Tibetan quartz. And again, you might want to screenshot it. If you screenshot it, print it out, put it in your wallet until you can get a piece. Okay, so that's going to protect you while you're doing this work. Sure. All right, let's get back over here. Life purpose. So pay attention to your workspace, to your area, to the changes that you feel when you're around people. Sometimes you get more sensitive to crowds and things like that, or certain movies or television shows. You just things that you used to be okay with watching. Maybe you're hesitant about that. That's part of the sensitivity that comes with being an empath for some of us. It's different for each person, but normally that's what happens as you are becoming more spiritually enlightened. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yeah. So the messages that you are getting are very important. All right. And they are going to be important for you as you go on this new journey, because you are going to be leaving some things, some places, some people behind. And this may be coming up in the new year for you. Could you get down, please, Midnight? Go. Go, go. Trust your feelings and dreams. Okay? Again, pay attention to your dreams. Write them down. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. All right? So don't be afraid of that. The world is waiting for you. They're waiting for you to come with those messages. This is positive. This is your path. Anything else? One more card, please, for Scorpio. Oh, that was too many. Thank you. One more, please. So be willing to accept the challenges and practice your skills. You're going to hone these skills by practicing regularly. So use your imagination. All right. Get with someone who can help you interpret them. All right. And practice it. If you're already doing these things, that's good. This is a confirmation of your path. Bottom of the deck, healer. You have the spirit, you have the spiritual gift of healing and desire to share it with others. So, some of you, maybe you're going into nursing. That could be a possibility. A healer, someone who needs someone to help them interpret the signs and interpret the patient's needs. Or the doctor comes in, if you're a nurse, the doctor comes in and you are monitoring the patient and telling them what's going on, and then they interpret that and they make a prescription for somebody that just came. That's for someone. That's how you would be using your gifts, Jing, in the day to day. Because some of us, still have jobs and work and things like that. It's not saying that you have to quit your job. It's telling you that you're going to be able to incorporate this. That's the willow, right? Being able to bend, being able to make changes that are necessary in order for you to get on your path. Everybody has different challenges and everybody has different ways of doing their work, showing up in the community. So everybody's way, everybody's path is not your own. You may have to do some meditation, some bending, some changing, getting your chakras in alignment, whatever it is that you need to do to be able to balance, all right, what you are doing with what it is that you are supposed to do. What you're doing for work on a 3D level is going to be enhanced by the work that you'll be led to do on a spiritual level. Okay. All right, let's get something from the Black Angel Oracle deck, which was a gift to us earlier this year by Ocean Lover, one of our subscribers, the Black Angel cards. So I was led to bring that out for this reading also, Scorpio. So let's see, what is the message? What do we need to get for Scorpio? What is the Black Angel Oracle message for Scorpio? Thank you. Cards are so big. All right. The Inquirer. Yeah, Inquirer. Okay, let's see. Set it up so that we can get the message for you. All right. Is that too high? Too close. All right. The Inquirer. All right, let's see. 65, which is 11. Page 65. See you later. Here we go. The Inquirer breaks open the certainty and creates space for that which has not been thought of, imagined, or questioned. Inquirer brings forth truth without answering, but rather by asking over and over, what is it? Explain to me. What are you really trying to say? Who are you? Who am I? Where? How? Why? As an inquirer, you see discovery as the way to walk through life. You believe that when one stops asking, then there is some truth still left to unfold. Your inquiries are not just empty questions, but rather questions that tend to open people's minds to other ways of thinking, more questions, and more discoveries. You challenge the status quo. Without questions, you lose interest in life and find it routine and boring. To you, there is no fact. Everything must be explored and examined. You keep things open minded, making a space for people to grow and to create right before your eyes. Your waking path becomes clear when you are willing to let go of old information about something or someone. You love new experiences. The Inquirer reminds us that it is not that is the questions, not the answers, from which wisdom emerges. It is the questions, not the answers, from which wisdom emerges. Questioning is connected to wisdom. You, inquirer, are a seeker of wisdom. Whatever you unearth in your act of questioning could be what is needed for your clarity. Your inquiries are far from doubt or playing a game of challenge, but rather exist in the realm of mystery and exploration. At times, it may appear that the inquirer is questioning the authority of someone, but in fact, you are helping us reach the truth of the matter. If your questions do not get you in trouble first. As a result of your questioning nature, even though you tend to ask some provocative questions, you can irritate others. As inquirer, you can be perceived as naive, and your ignorance, real or imagined, can cause tension between you and others. Folks must examine or explore their own feelings and thinkings in order to be in a relationship with you. Most people do not like the challenge. So you may find yourself in debates or sword fighting with words. An air of defensiveness can arise. People can get caught up in the language you use. And you say, what? I only asked the question. Your questions can be loaded with feelings and emotions. The impact of your inquiries can cause some to say, I don't want to go there. Communication can be shut down at that point, and your soul begins a slow process of shutting down as well. You begin the sleeping path with this closure, and your questions can turn to sarcasm or words that can harm others. So, if you're not getting your answers or someone shuts you down or ghosts you or things like that, you may be you may tend to act with sarcasm and harmful words. So be mindful of that. Try releasing the expectation that everyone will engage. Not everyone wants to explore life. If you let go of controlling the dialogue and allow the questions to float, you'll have meaningful conversations as opposed to debates. Be cautious of hiding feelings of being unintelligent by your questioning. Be cautious of hiding feelings of being unintelligent by your questioning. Watch to see if you're attempting to show that you are knowledgeable. Watch to see if you are attempting to show that you are knowledgeable. So don't try to show off your knowledge because you want somebody to know that you're not ignorant. The feeling of not being intelligent enough can stem from childhood memories of not feeling intelligent. As a child, your unique way of thinking or your unique cultural experience of life may have been ignored. On the other hand, your family's perception of your mental capacities may have also had a negative impact on your being the inquirer. Questioning can also be a cover up for expressing your truth. You may not have a question as much as you want to express your feelings or emotions. Be clear. Be honest with your inquiries. What is that you're really asking? Or what is that you want to say? Clarity will help the confusion you might feel and reduce antagonistic feelings around you. Recognize as an inquirer that your soul is seeking meaning in life. Learn to express your feelings more. Make sure your soul is speaking through your inquiries. And by all means, keep asking questions. So, Scorpio, if you're questioning your dreams and how you should interpret it, keep searching for the answers. If you can't get the answers from a person, then do your research, right? Or keep asking people that may know something. You may gather information here and there, and it all turns into something that makes sense for you, for your life, and in your journey. But you're being asked to not be afraid, to learn how to compromise, to listen to the help that's being given to you, all right? Finding that person who's waiting for you to come and be helpful to you as you do your work. Okay, so Scorpio, thank you for allowing me to bring you this beautiful message, all right? And this is your Akashic reading. Anytime you come across it, it'll be relevant at that time. So thank you so much, and I'll be talking to you all real soon. If you want a personal reading, don't forget you can contact me. My email is pbtarot7@gmail.com. You can check my website, iapatsy.com. You can write me there. You can leave a message in the comment section below and let me know that you're interested in a reading, and I'll get back to you. All right? Thank you so much. I'll be talking to you real soon. Peace, ashe, and have a great new year.